Hi, my name's Jo. Last Sunday we did a sourdough video and here it is. Okay, this is my first sourdough video. This is the mother and it's been in the fridge for 2 or 3 days and I've got it out and got it up to room temperature. There's sort of a little bit of brown liquid on the top, that's normal. It's just started bubbling up. I'm sure you all recognise the bubbles. So to feed this mother, which you can do on a daily basis if you leave it out and bake with it every day, or you feed it once it's come out of the fridge and you can leave it in the fridge for up to four or 5 days or so. So I just guesstimate about 20-25% of the volume that's already in there of flour. Put that in, just start whisking that up, and then obviously it goes fairly dry. Just add a bit of water. Don't know if you can see that. Oops, doesn't matter. Chloe's going to go and wipe it up. Thank you, Chloe. Splash of water and just get that going on until it's combined. So I'm trying to give you an idea of the consistency, but you probably can see it's fairly runny. It's like a cross between bread dough and pancake batter, I suppose. Anyway, so that is going to sit on the side until, so what's the time now? So it's 20 past 8 to now, but in the evening, but usually I'll do it about 9 and I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start making sourdough with this tomorrow in approximately 12 hours time. Good morning. So the mother has been out on the side with the lid on for approximately 12 hours. It's now 8:45 in the morning. That's what it's looking like. Lots of bubbles. So in the mixing bowl we've got 800 grams of flour. I'm going to pour in, actually can you see the pouring consistency? I'm going to pour in 400 grams of the starter. So there we are. So there's that much left. Don't know if you can see that. But so I can build that up over the next couple of days back to the quantity that I had, as I won't be baking tomorrow. That's why I don't have any starter that I need to throw away, which I often hear about. So then on top of that I'm going to add 480 of water. So I've got to make that up to 1.6 kilos, 1.68 actually. So I'll just sort of stir the water and the starter around a little bit so they mix, and then just stir the flour in. No kneading. Just combine it until it's a dough. If it's looking a tad on the dry side, you could just put a splish of water. Thanks, Chloe. Splash of water in just to combine the last bit of flour. That's lovely. Okay, so there we have that mixed up dough, and we're going to leave that for half an hour now. Scrape down the sides. So we can just leave that for half an hour to autolyse. That's just barely combined really, but there's no loose flour in there. So we've left it to autolyse for 30 minutes, and we're now going to do the stretching process, which we'll repeat every half an hour 4 times. I like to wet my hands for this, as it helps stop the dough sticking quite so much to my hands. So you take the far side of the dough and pull it up as much as you can before it breaks and fold it towards you. You then turn the bowl a quarter of a turn and repeat. We do this instead of kneading, as it stretches the gluten in the dough and incorporates air into it. So we've left the dough to rise for another half an hour after our last turning, and there it is, little wobbly, nice and risen. I'm going to turn it out onto a very well floured surface, cut it in half with a knife, and very gently, without trying to release any of the air, very, very gently lift it into the basket. Just let it fall out, like so. It needs to be extremely well floured, obviously, so it doesn't stick. Enough flour so you don't see any of the shiny dough. Almost there. Turn it round so you're absolutely sure it's completely covered in flour. Lift it in carefully, and I'll just give it a bit of a stretch out so that it's not too much dough in the middle here. Just give it a little stretch out. That'll kind of self-level. We're now going to leave that for 2 to 3 hours, and it does depend a little bit how long you leave it. That's something really for you to play with.